we're going to talk about your general ledger. So, ang gagawin lang naman natin this evening is to enlighten you. I-clear up lang natin yung mga bagay-bagay na baka nakaka-confuse sa'yo. And mga katanungan sa isip mo na ano bang pinagkaiba ni general ledger sa journal, or ano ba yung pinagkaiba ng ledger mo kay trial balance, di ba? May mga ganong questions minsan. Although, actually, if you went through on our previous review, basic accounting review, kasi si general ledger mo, nandun siya sa posting part mo, okay? Nandun siya sa posting na part ng cycle ng accounting cycle mo. Okay, nandun si ledger. And minsan tatanungin mo, ano ba yung pinagkaiba niya kay journal? Mas nauuna yung si journal kaysa kay ledger, kay accounting cycle. And kapag tatanungin mo naman si trial balance kay ledger, mas nauuna naman si ledger sa accounting cycle mo compared kay trial balance. So later on, matatakal natin yan. What else? Yung mga ibang terms lang, siguro baka may mga terms na nami-mislead kayo. Ito ba yung ledger or is it talking about ledger? Yung mga ganyan, okay? So tonight, we're going to talk about your general ledger, and this will be part of your basic or intensive basic accounting review. And if you enroll, hindi lang ito yung ma-access nyo, you'll also access the others. Okay, so for tonight, our learning objective is to know the different ledger accounts and its use. Okay? What is the difference between your journal and your ledger? Basically, we're going to define again, your journal and your ledger as well. So, dahil ledger itong topic natin, definitely we'll define what a ledger is. Okay? How to prepare your general ledger. And of course, why ledger is important and the difference between your ledger and trial balance, because sometimes you are also misled between trial balance and your general ledger or your ledger in simple terms. Okay? So, as the heart of double entry accounting system, the general ledger is the record of the company's entire financial transaction history. If you will look at our images here, okay, your GL account, you have the sequences, you have the amount, okay, you have the year-to-date amount, okay. Usually, yan yung presentation kapag meron kang GL account, okay. Your GL account is actually depending on what account you are using. You have a GL account or general ledger account for cash. You have a general ledger account for AR or your receivables, your payables. You can also have your account for PPE, everything or every account in simple terms. Okay? Every account that you have on your chart of account, you have a general ledger for that, because it will show you the history of all the transactions that was made involving that specific account. Okay? Let's say your cash account. If you have your general ledger, that ledger will show you the history or the summary in total of what happened, or what happened, okay? When was it debited or when was it credited? Your cash account. So in general, that is your GL account, okay? So, of course, as I've mentioned, you have GL account for different accounts. Definitely, you have a GL account for your asset, your expenses, your losses, your dividend, what else? Of course, your revenue, your expenses, and your liability and equity accounts, especially those accounts, okay? So, you have a general ledger accounts here. Ayan. So, definitely, meron ka. So, kung mapapansin mo, it is listed here on my reference. Your debits, you have asset, expenses, losses, dividends. We mentioned this one previously. Why is it on the debit side? Because their normal balance is debit. Now, if you have a general ledger for these accounts, okay, for asset account, expenses, losses, to increase their account, you debit them, okay? And to decrease their account, you credit. On the other hand, you have here listed on the credit side your liabilities, gain, income, revenue, and equity. Meaning, on your general ledger, if you wanted to see the history of your transaction for a certain account that is having a credit balance as a normal account, it will be increased by crediting that amount, and it will be decreased by a debit on that account. Okay? So what else? There. So you have your general ledger again, a sample here. Your general ledger, one of their similarity between your general ledger and your trial balance is that your total debit should always be equal to total credit. Okay? So in the double entry accounting, if you review, every transaction is recorded as both a debit and a credit side. So there is a credit and debit side because every transaction affects both of that amount. So in your general ledger, if you have a debit to cash, you'll also find out what was credited. So on a separate ledger, maybe you credited your AR because you received a collection from your previous sales that was on account. Okay? So that is how you see your ledger. What else? Pwedeng nag-credit ka naman ng cash mo. Why did you credit your cash? There was a debit on your AP, nagbayad ka ng payables mo. So that's another possible scenario. Okay? So that is our learning objective, and that's one of the overview that I can tell you regarding your general ledger. Okay? So let's move on with the next one. Let's start with your ledger. What is a ledger? Okay, and then later on, let's find out what a journal is. I-review natin. Okay, when you say ledger, it is a book that is containing the accounts which are classified and summarized information from the journal. Okay, so the general ledger represents the record keeping of the financial data with the debit and the credit of the company. Okay. Your general ledger, again, to reiterate again, you have a ledger for each accounts. So for all the journal entry that you made, you will be transferring all those entries to your ledger. So all the entry regarding cash, you have to transfer it on your cash general ledger. Okay? A general ledger account of your cash. Let's say you have all the entries regarding AR, you will transfer them debit and credit side, okay, whichever is affected on your ledger again. So from the journals, you will be transferring it on your ledger. So your ledger is the summary of all the transactions that happened on the specific account. Okay? So if you notice, we call your journal your book of original entry. And down here, I have written below, your ledger is called the book of final entry. Okay? So because from your journal, you'll be posting it on your ledger, that's the final part of doing your entries. Okay? Your journal is just a summary, okay? It's a list of all the transaction. Whereas the ledger, your ledger shows to you the entire history of that specific account. So, hindi mo makikita sa ledger ni AR yung mga naging transaction kay cash. Okay ba tayo doon? Hindi mo makikita kay accounts payable ledger yung naging transaction mo kay AR. Okay? Kasi ang ledger mo for a specific account lang. Debit and credit on a cash or debit and credit on AR and other accounts. Pwedeng equity account as well. Okay? So bakit book of final entry? Because anything that will be forwarded to the trial balance for any adjustment and to your FS, manggagaling na dito sa ledger mo. Okay? So, later on, makikita mo na, di ba, pag nag-forward ka kay trial balance mo kasi, summarized amount na yon. So, saan ba manggagaling yung summarized amount? Okay? Kay ledger manggagaling yan. Next. So, punta tayo. How does your general ledger works? Okay, so ito na. Mas makikita mo dito because I have here a simple illustration on how your general ledger works. Okay? So your general ledger is the foundation of your double entry accounting system, and it encompasses all transactions that are needed to produce all your FS. So this is one of the importance of your ledger actually. It is the basic and the foundation of your FS because everything that you derive or that is shown on your FS, of course, subject to adjustment before reflected on your FS, galing lahat yan kay ledger account mo. Okay? Now, your ledger account is just a summary of all the journal entries. Okay? So, kung makikita mo dito sa ating illustration, If you have a journal entry, assuming marami ka pang journal entry, no? And this is one of your entries. So let's say 2015, nagbenta ka, cash sale yan. You debited your cash because you received an amount of 25,000. You credited sales at an amount of 25,000. So on this sample entry, your debit to cash will be forwarded to the general ledger of your cash account. Okay? So, merong sariling T account. Okay? So, yung general ledger mo, actually, yan yung T account ng cash mo. Dun sa T account ng cash mo, any debit or any credit later on na forward dito. So, if you notice, assuming, aside from 25,000, additionally, meron kang debit na 5,000, another debit na 10,000, and then on the left side, or I mean on the right side, you have a credit of 2,000, credit of 8,000. At the end of the period, tinototal mo yan. You get the total debit, you get the total credit, and then the balance, ibig sabihin, yun yung outstanding balance ng cash mo. Okay? Yun ngayon, yung balance na yun, yun yung na-forward sa trial balance natin subject to any adjustment, if any. Okay? The same is true with your sale. Okay? Si sale mo, if you notice on our journal entry, it is a credit. Okay? And of course, your revenue accounts are also credit. So, i-forward mo yung credit mo dito sa T account ni sale. Okay? Dito sa credit side niya. Now, let us say meron kang cash sales discount. Ano mangyayari? Si T account naman ni sales mo later on, magkakaroon din yan ng debits. Okay? What else? Additionally, meron kang additional sale. Additional na naman sa credit mo yon. So, nagigets mo ba yung point ng general ledger mo? Okay? So, galing lahat, yung general ledger, galing lahat yon sa journal mo. Okay? So, parang chain reaction yan eh. Kaya ka nagkakaroon ng mga error correction kapag nagta-trial balance ka na, kaya ka nagkakaroon ng adjustment kasi lahat yan galing kay journal. So, kung ano yung ginawa mo kay journal, fino-forward mo lang yan kay ledger. Okay? So, from the very beginning, ano ba yung tinakal natin during our accounting cycle or our adjusting entries? What else? Sa double entry accounting natin, you have to be careful of recording. Okay? Kasi affected yung general ledger mo if alanganin ka sa recording natin, okay? So, nakuha mo ba yung idea ng general ledger mo? So, it's as simple as a summary of all the historical transaction per account, okay? Ngayon, ang magiging ending balance ng general ledger mo, naaalala mo, kada gagawa ka ng T account ng balance mo, di ba? T account ng AR, T account ng AP, T account ng PPE, inventory. Di ba kinukuha mo kung ano yung ending balance niya? Ganon din yung ginagawa mo sa general ledger kasi yung ending balance, that will now be forwarded to your trial balance. Okay? Again, ano yung trial balance mo? Yun yung list of all the accounts together with their balances. Okay? So that's how your general ledger works. And it functions together, of course, with your double entry accounting system. So, kasali yan, number 1, sa double entry accounting system mo. Number 2, sa accounting cycle mo. Okay?